Anthony Grasso here, bringing you financial news that you can use. In this video, I'm going to go over some daily highlights on the economy and the stock market and give a few insights. So let's get right into it. And as always, remember, don't forget to smash that like button down below. Definitely helps. And consider subscribe and hit that notification bell if you like your daily stock reviews and recommendations from an unbiased source. All right, so this video is brought to you by Webull, which is your online brokerage trading platform where you can buy stocks, options, ETFs, and cryptocurrencies. If you sign up today and deposit any amount, you can get up to 12 free stocks by using my referral link in the description down below. All right, let's start it off with the big elephant in the room. Today, President Joe Biden announced that he will forgive $10,000 in federal student loan debt for most borrowers, delivering financial relief to millions of Americans. Now, Biden will cancel up to $20,000 for recipients of Pell Grants. Nearly 45% of borrowers, or almost 20 million people, would have their debt fully canceled, according to the White House. Now that could be good news or bad news depending on what side of the fence you're in. All right, in other news, the durable goods orders remain unchanged. The core capital goods orders increased 0.4% in July, and core capital goods shipments are rising by 0.7%. Now, the Fed is looking for signs that the economy is cooling without crashing it too hard, and a zero balance fits that quite well. Now, coming back from higher revisions to June's tallies demonstrates stronger pullbacks than expected. That said, these are preliminary figures and they're subject to the change. All right, in the housing market, well, the pending home sales fell 1% from June to July. Now, pending home sales, which is a measure of signed contracts on existing homes, it dropped 19.9% in July compared to July 2021. The figure has fallen for 8 of the past 9 months as rising interest rates made housing less affordable. Now, the figure, it's a future indicator of closed sales. Now, higher rates pushed the typical mortgage payment up by 54% from a year ago, according to the National Association of Realtors. Now, the drop in sales was smaller than previous months and could be a sign that the market is settling, even for a brief period. But I think it's just going to be a brief period, and then it's going to go down again and again and again. All right, so we ended up today with the Dow Jones Industrial Average only gained 59 points, or 0.18%, and the S&P 500 rose 0.29% today. Now, for both averages, the gains snapped the 3-day losing streaks. Now, the tech-heavy NASDAQ composite also ticked up by 0.4%. Now, the stock futures were all but flat right now after all of the 3 major averages ended higher on their daily trading session. Now, we have to look at in the after-hours futures. Nvidia slid more than 4.5% on the heels of a quarterly report that missed Wall Street expectations. So it ended today at 172, but after hours, it's all the way down to 164. I'm disappointed, Nvidia. I'm definitely disappointed. And Salesforce fell more than 4% after the company provided a disappointing forecast for fiscal year 2023. It ended today at 180, and the after hours, it's now at $167 a share. How sad. And then finally, for Snowflake, it jumped 16%, posting a beat on revenue. So Snowflake was traded at $159 a share at the very close, and now in the after hours, it's $187. All right, so what we're doing now is we're basically waiting for the start of the Jackson Hole Economic Symposium, which begins tomorrow with the Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell scheduled to speak the following morning. We will be listening for more information about how the central bank will combat high inflation and if policymakers may cut the rates when the current hiking cycle is over. I think we're still hiking it up, but when is that cycle going to end? But hopefully we'll have some words about that on Friday. Now, I believe the Fed is not going to pivot just yet, and I think they're just going to keep churning the wheel, keep cranking those rates up. Now, key economic reports are scheduled to come out over the next few days, including the jobless claims tomorrow and the personal consumption expenditures on Friday. Now, the personal consumption expenditures report is one of the Fed's favorite inflation measures, and it could influence its actions going forward. Now, what we call it the PCE report. So the PCE price index, excluding food and energy, is also known as the core PCE price index. It's released as part of the monthly personal income and outlays report. The core index makes it easier to see the underlying inflation trend by excluding the two categories, food and energy, where prices tend to swing up and down more dramatically and more often than other prices. Now, the core PCE price index is closely watched by the Federal Reserve as it conducts monetary policy, and that's what's coming out on Friday. Now, following companies tomorrow, let me bring this back here. All right, so the following companies are reporting their quarterly earnings reports coming before the bell tomorrow. So Peloton, along with Gap, Dollar Tree, and Dollar General. So that's before the bell opens tomorrow. And then Ulta Beauty, Workday, and Affirm Holdings. And I did a video on Affirm not too long ago, the buy now, pay later company. They're going to release their quarterly results after the markets close tomorrow. So tomorrow morning, Tesla also is set to do a stock split, 3-to-1. I just did a very in-depth analysis on Tesla, so check out that video if you're interested. The 3-for-1 stock split is set to take place Wednesday after the market closes. So between right now and tomorrow morning, it's going to do that, meaning shareholders will get 2 new shares for each one they currently hold when trading begins tomorrow. Now, the latest stock split that was approved during the company's annual meeting was on August 4th. So it was approved on August 4th, and it'll take a couple of weeks to get it going. Now, splitting a stock doesn't change anything fundamentally about the company, but can make it more affordable for some retail investors to buy. For instance, if you have $300 to buy in a stock, well, you can't buy Tesla. You're just out of luck. So this is definitely going to be a good thing. Well, those are my daily highlights for today for you guys, folks. And if there's anything else in particular you would like me to see and add into this daily video for data points, please let me know and leave them in the comments down below. I definitely read them. So there you have it, folks. And as always, don't forget to smash that like button down below. Definitely helps. And consider subscribing. Hit that notification bell for your daily stock reviews and cryptocurrency recommendations from an unbiased source. Until the next stock update video later today, folks. Ciao.